Hey, how's it going everyone? It is Drago. We're back with another chapter of Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, chapter 160, Cats Are Wizards 2. And the cover page for this chapter has Happy and Carla on it, and I have to say they are absolutely so adorable in little cowboy outfits. Honestly, never thought I'd see Carla holding a revolver. That is a image I never knew I would see. Never thought I'd see Happy having a lasso, and just their cowboy outfits in general are just super cute, and I just really like this cover. It's super fun. We pick up the chapter with Gray facing off with the illusion version of Hein. Kind of interesting that the main thing that Gray picks up on is just Hein has the ears, and he's like, why you got dog ears? And kind of interesting that you can kind of get some Dead Rock lore because Hein's calling himself a wolf. But before Gray's even able to question anything about what's really happening, Hein goes for the attack on Gray, which honestly I didn't even think this attack hit him, but it left some ice on Gray, and it starts getting wider and wider, having a giant ice sculpture going out of Gray's chest. And Gray's like, oh, I'm getting hit with ice. And before he has any time to react, Hein follows it up with a serious style Camellia, which that ice just disappears on Gray now. And Gray follows it up with a Icebringer. I like that both of them are clashing with their ice swords, and both of them are like, you use ice too? So we cut over to Wendy getting chased by the flower, which again, don't know his name, but I know he's from Rave. And he's still trying to do less than savory things to Wendy. But Wendy's had enough, and she hits him with the Sky Dragon's Roar, which causes him to lose a petal, or in this chapter he's calling it a feather, on himself. Which has us cut over to Lucy, and she's just getting harassed by the jelly guy, which again, don't know the name, but I know he's from Rave. But Lucy's had enough of this jelly dude harassing her, and she just straight up punches him off of her, which is where we kind of go back to Raj and Happy and Carla with, him seeing the illusions of them burning. It's kind of interesting that you get like the outlines of their bodies in fire, and Happy and Carla are still in the bar, and they see like the doorway is like lit on fire, which is where the bartender explains that they're in Raj's illusion, and if they stay in there they will eventually burn to death. Kind of interesting that they're literally in fire right now and slowly dying, and that there is a back exit to the bar that they could leave and potentially save their friends. And the bartender's like, no friggin' way that these little cats are gonna save their friends from Raj. And I actually really like the panel with Happy and Carla saying, do you know who you're talking to? We're both Fairy Tail Wizards too. Which, to be honest, morally Carla, Happy, you're just kind of there for emotional support, even though, yeah, you can fly and stuff. When is Happy going to be in his ultimate final battle? So we go back to Gray and Hein fighting, and they're both like kind of equally matched, and they're, acknowledging each other. And you get Wendy using sky magic on her foe, and Lucy beating up the Jiggly guy a little bit more. So Happy and Carla are escaping from the bar, which is where they sneak up on Raj, and he doesn't notice them in the slightest. And they're formulating a plan on how to defeat him, and I love that it's just Carla like, let's just kick him and let's see what happens. So you go back to Gray and Hein, and Gray's like, man, it's starting to get cold, and he's like, I never noticed the cold. But I think even regardless, they might have snapped out of this illusion regardless of what's happening here, because he's like, this cold feels more like hot than cold. Same thing with Lucy as she's beating up the Jiggly dude, that she's noticing that she's starting to feel a lot more hot too. Same thing with Wendy, but at least she realized that this is an illusion before the other two. To be honest, her warning didn't really do much of anything anyway, because right at that moment Carla kicks Raj in the face, and I love that Happy also helped out with this. So I guess they both defeated him because they both kicked him at the same time. And to be honest, Raj went out like such a freaking chump, because he got defeated by Natsu pretty fast, and he also got defeated by Happy and Carla with one kick. And just to make sure that he's down, Gray starts using his magic as well, and I love that he was using the attack that Hein did to him in the illusion. That is super cool. So Gray literally does the serious style Camellia as well, and dude, the ice blade that he makes to do this, I freaking love the look of it. It's super cool, and it's just cool that he's doing a dead rock attack. And the final page of this chapter has Raj defeated, and Gray's like, okay, we gotta go find Urza and Natsu, and you kind of end on a gag with everyone that was trapped in the illusion. Their clothes are burned away, so new outfits next chapter potentially, which, to be honest, for Gray, not much of a difference. He was naked anyway. And with that, it is the end of our chapter. So my thoughts, to be honest, nothing really that notable happened this chapter. I mean, you get some cool bits with Gray and Hein fighting, but that's him literally fighting an illusion. I guess technically you got Gray learning a new attack because he does Hein's attack literally at the end of this chapter. Obviously you have a member of Fire Flames defeated now, with Raj going down kind of like a chump. And I do like that actually Happy and Carla were integral to defeating him and getting everyone out of the illusions, which I feel like would have happened regardless, because Wendy literally picked up that they were in an illusion like at the final moments there. To be honest, there's not too much to commentate about this chapter. I kind of figured that they'd all be freed within a chapter anyway. So what are your guys' thoughts? Leave in the comments below. Very sorry that I really haven't been posting all that often. I've been insanely busy the past few weeks. I've had a lot of stuff going on. And to be honest, I haven't had really any time to do anything at all, let alone have any like free time to make any kind of videos. So, sorry about that. We'll get out videos when I'm able to or have free time, because obviously I have a full-time job outside of this. So thank you for watching, and this is Drago signing out.